have the small arms, you have everything else. What would you want? Because we were looking at, my conversations up until now is okay, we were looking to get small arms, drones, etc.
Drones are useful, and I think that's why we are going to train those drones. Like I've said, if we can have capacity to deal with the helicopter, that would be...
Drones and basic anti-air.
Yeah.
The stuff's available, but it's just expensive, and it's...
Drones are cheaper than anti-air.
Far
more cheaper.
But the stuff is available.
Yeah.
And they can deal with the helicopter.
Depending the range, it's...
Maybe on the ground, but I don't know.
Helicopters are vulnerable, because when they're hovering, they're easy to take out.
Exactly.
And if you know where they land, if you know where they take off, if you see them coming in, they're not moving that fast. They're very vulnerable to small arms fire. I'm not sure, from what I've looked at, Ugandan military is using Russian choppers.
Yeah, Mi-24,
Hinds and hips.
These are already have been proven vulnerable in Ukraine from drones.
Yeah,
and I don't expect that they have any sophisticated counter-drone, capabilities.
So this is where we need to look at those choppers and see, we need to find out what they've got and just work out the weak spots.
Can you find this information for us?
I told you we have some people in the Air Force itself.
Yeah.
So
again, we can do that, so just assess and see what the guys have been doing over there and what's working and what's not.
Yeah.
I can get him, have a meeting with an Air Force officer who is involved in this.
Yeah, so we can work on that. What else? The air and the drones. So that saves us time. Because again,
the government has the army. How far will you go?
Very far. So, first of all, the army itself is highly divided. Very, very divided. And we have a lot of people within the army too, even within the Air Force, even within...
I will be asking some names because we want to do some due diligence.
No problem at all.
Okay.
No problem. The challenge, of course, is, whether it will be at liberty to put some of our people again in trouble, because you never know what happens with information of, it's also putting them.
Will you need weaponry from us?
Not we have capacity to get the weapons. It's not a big what, depending on how things develop. The only thing that one may require is something for the air.
Okay. For the air. Now, one good thing from this, my people, before any meeting in Dubai, they want to see something happening. They want to see, especially this money, this fake currency, how do you intend to inject it into the economy? Because it by itself, it's already destabilizing the situation. How do you intend to put it in circulation?
The easiest thing is to use procurement of produce, which is done in the rural areas, where it can, and they buy from. So we used to have a produce to the small stores, and coffee is collected to the stores in Kampala. So it goes, you give it to the coffee buyers. They send it there, they bring the coffee, then of course the coffee is translated into
money.
Yeah.
So